Daskalo here, and welcome to the second episode of Iceland. We're going to explore the northwest, the south, and on the west, the Snaefellsnes Peninsula. And we're going to see the following places:
Hrútafjördur fjord, Hvítserkur or Rhyno rock, Snorrastofa cultural and medieval center, Hraunfossar and Barnafoss waterfall, Ytri Tunga beach with the seals, the tall and beautiful Bjarnarfoss waterfall, Arnarstapi stone bridge, the gorgeous Lóndrangar pair of natural towers overlooking the ocean, Djúpalónssandur beach, the bright orange Svörtuloft Lighthouse, a beautiful wall graffiti at Hellissandur village, Iceland's most photographed mountain, Kirkjufell, the breathtaking Skogafoss waterfall, the famous beach with the black sand, Reynisdrangar, the Svínafellsjökull glacier, the famous Jökulsárlón glacial lake with the floating icebergs, the Diamond Beach, and the plane wreck DC-3 Douglas. Let's start exploring. Second day, 3 hours drive, and we are reaching the Rhyno rock. On our way to the Rhyno rock, we are passing by the Hrútafjördur fjord, which is in the northwest of Iceland. It is around 36 kilometers long and lies to the south of Hrútafjördur Bay. The Rhyno rock. And we finally made it to the Rhyno rock. Nature is magical. Look at that. Hvítserkur is a 15-meter high basalt stack along the eastern shore of the Snaefellsnes Peninsula in northwest Iceland. The rock has two holes at the base which give it the appearance of a dragon who is drinking water or a Rhyno rock. The base of the stack has been reinforced with concrete to protect its foundations from the sea. Several species of birds such as gulls and fulmars live at Hvítserkur, and its name, white shirt in Icelandic, comes from the color of the manure deposited on its rocks. And it's time to swim to the cold waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Bye Rhyno rock. We swam, we took our pictures, we took our videos. Let's go to the next destination. next stop, we see Snorrastofa is an independent research center established in 1995 in Reykholt in West Iceland. The center was the main residence of Snorri Sturluson. Its main task is to instigate and conduct research on the medieval period in general, and Snorri and his works in particular.
Here we are on our last destination, the waterfall of Hraunfossar and Barnafoss. And we're super lucky because we're getting those beautiful blue skies.
Hraunfossar is a series of waterfalls formed by rivulets streaming over a distance of about 900 meters out of Hallmundar Hraun, a lava field which flowed from an eruption of one of the volcanoes lying under the glacier Langjökull. The waterfalls pour from ledges of less porous rock in the lava. The name comes from the Icelandic word for lava, Hraun, and the word for waterfalls, fossar. Literally a stone throw upstream from Hraunfossar, there is another waterfall called Bjarnarfoss. Its name, the waterfall of the children, comes from an accident which is said to have taken place here in former times. There was a natural bridge over the waterfall, and two children from a nearby farm fell to their deaths crossing the river on the bridge. Afterwards, the grief-struck mother had the bridge destroyed.
So the usual stuff, drone, and nice waterfalls,
and some nice colorful mushrooms. On our way back to Reykjavik, we have passed through this magnificent canyon at the mountain of Borgarbyggd Hvalfjardsveit. The following day was our time to explore Snaefellsnes Peninsula and go around it. The weather was rainy, but still we had a great time.
Stop is to see the seals and the dead
Here we are in Ytri Tunga, and we will see the common seal and the grey seal. Here behind me you can see the three seals in the nature. Ytri Tunga is a beach by farm of the same name on the Snaefellsnes Peninsula. Unlike many of the beaches in Iceland, Ytri Tunga has golden sand rather than black. It is the most reliable place in Iceland to see seals. Just offshore on some rocks protruding from the water, at least a few individuals from the local colony can be seen hauling out all throughout the year. The best time to see them, however, is in the summer months. The seals that howl out here are harbour seals, one of the two common species found in Iceland. The other is the grey seal. Getting to Ytri Tunga is easy to reach from Reykjavik by driving the ring road north. You will eventually reach the Snaefellsnes Peninsula, take the road along its south side, and about halfway down you will come across a small sign pointing to the beach. Here there's a car park, an information sign, and a small path leading to the viewing area. When watching the seals, it is important to give them space as they can be dangerous if frightened, and to keep the noise respectfully low. Another amazing set of waterfalls in the north part of Reykjavik. Surrounded by green fields and tall mountains in the background, Bjarnarfoss is located in the south of Snaefellsnes Peninsula. Seated in the river Bjarna, it falls 80 meters in two tiers from basalt cliffs. The upper tier of the waterfall can sometimes be blown upwards in strong winds. This magnificent waterfall is visible from Road 54, the road you will be driving around the peninsula. The most enjoyable and interesting point of the waterfall is quite high in the cliffs, and it takes an effort to walk up the steep slope. Arnarstapi village at the foot of Mount Stapafell is home to a rare phenomenon, a series of naturally formed bridges that do not exceed the ground level around them, providing a passage above water-filled caves. The most recognizable and most famous bridge being Ytri Tunga. The Lóndrangar are a pair of rock pinnacles in Iceland. They are volcanic plugs of basalt that have been hewed out from softer surrounding rock by erosion. At 75 and 61 meters tall, they are a singular sight rising above and outside the ocean. Jökulsárlón is a sandy beach that was once home to 60 fishing boats and one of the most prolific fishing villages on the Snaefellsnes Peninsula. But today the bay is uninhabited. Our next stop is Svörtuloft Lighthouse, which is situated on the westernmost part of the volcanic peninsula. It's 6 meters tall and boasts a fluorescent orange color. The lighthouse maintains spectacular views over the western coastline. This marvelous work of architecture was constructed around 1931. While driving there, be sure to check out Skardsvik beach, one of the few beaches in Iceland that actually has white sand.
During flying our drone, very strong winds occurred and we had to have an immediate landing a bit further down, which I have to hike, but everything was fine and the drone was safe. And here's the drone. Here we landed in the middle of nowhere.
We did a quick stop at the village of Hellissandur to take a couple shots of this wall graffiti. Kirkjufell, meaning in Icelandic the Church Mountain, is a 463 meters high hill on the north coast of Iceland's Snaefellsnes Peninsula. It is claimed to be the most photographed mountain in the country. Kirkjufell was one of the filming locations for Game of Thrones season 6 and 7, featuring as the Arrowhead Mountain. Kirkjufell contains volcanic rock but is not itself a volcano. Nearby there are these beautiful waterfalls which are magnificent, combining with the hill.
After a windy and rainy day at the peninsula, we have a good closing with this nice waterfall and this beautiful mountain behind us.
So we headed back to Reykjavik and we started preparing for the next day. Testing the drone to see if it's working fine.
Good morning!
Morning, guys!
Last day in Iceland. Paris, the birthday man.
I will leave the volcano for you, man.
Maybe not, maybe tonight. For the past 4 days it has been inactive, so we weren't very fortunate. Let's see what's gonna happen today. Right now we're going to Skogafoss, the huge waterfall, and it's a bit rainy. The beautiful weather. Here we are, first stop, Skogafoss, the biggest, the thickest waterfall
of Iceland. Look at this and how powerful it is. Art is behind me and let's take some nice pictures. Skogafoss is a waterfall on the Skoga River in the south of Iceland, at a cliff marking the former coastline. It is one of the biggest waterfalls in the country, with a width of 25 meters and a drop of 60 meters. Due to the amount of spray the waterfall consistently produces, a single or a double rainbow is normally visible on sunny days. According to the legend, the first Viking settler in the area buried a treasure in a cave behind the waterfall. The legend continues that locals found the chest years later, but were only able to grasp the ring on the side of the chest before it disappeared again. The ring was allegedly given to the local church. The old church door ring is now in the Skogar Museum. Reynisdrangar are basalt schist stacks situated under the mountain Hreinifjall near the village Vik in southern Iceland. It is framed by a black sand beach that was ranked in 1991 as one of the 10 most beautiful non-tropical beaches in the world, and in 2021 was rated the 6th best beach in the world. Here we are in Black Beach to the unique volcano rocks. Voila! Svínafellsjökull glacier is a glacier tongue of the Vatnajökull glacier, the largest glacier in Iceland as well as in Europe. Svínafellsjökull is well known for its picturesque landscapes and raw beauty of nature. The glacier features many ice cracks that it has developed over the years. You can actually hear the ice move at times when you're near the glacier, and there are structures that you wouldn't see in any other glacier. Jökulsárlón is a glacial lagoon bordering Vatnajökull National Park in southeastern Iceland. with blue waters that are dotted with icebergs from the surrounding, the glacial lagoon that flows through a short waterway into the Atlantic Ocean, leaving chunks of ice on a black sand beach. In winter, the fish-filled lagoon hosts hundreds of seals. During the summer months, you can rent canoes or either take a boat to go around. That way you can see the seals from close as well as the icebergs. And here we're saying hi to Harry's drone. Hi!
So we finally made it to the Diamond Beach, with a huge iceberg melting into the sea.
The magical Diamond Beach, a black volcanic sand beach next to Jökulsárlón glacier lagoon on the south coast of Iceland. One of the most unique things about the beach is that it never ever looks the same. Even if you visited the day before, the beach will have changed completely on the following day. The natural ice sculptures, the icebergs, will have reformed, melted away, and new ones will appear. Here on the right top corner, we get to see our friend seal. Let's go and say hi.
Horrible conditions in the Diamond Beach, raining, and after 1 hour of drive we have the sun hitting our faces. Iceland, super unpredictable, but you rock!
This plane wreck. In November 1973, 7 crew members on the plane DACOTA Douglas C-117 were operating a flight to the Reykjavik airport, and the engine was losing, so they have to make a forced land. That's the reason for that plane crash.
All the mist disappeared. You can't even see the parking where we started from. The sun's setting and we have done more than halfway.
Oh yeah, let's go. Birthday man, Paris.
And you can finally see, there it is, we made it. There are not many people, so I think we're gonna have a nice window, take our shots, and blow some birthday candles. So 36 minutes and we are here. That's a good pace. Let's blow some candles now.
Hello guys.
Hello, hello. Happy 38th birthday. All the best health, love, happiness, travel, photography, videography.
Amazing, amazing friends like you, Nick.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Harris. Happy birthday to you. And that was it. The plane wreck.
As the wind was strong, we will blow the candles later at the hotel. But before we leave, let's take some shots with a drone and some lights.
After a long time, it's time to leave. We finally are going back. And here is our car. Finally made it.
We really made it.
We made
Good
it.
job, man. Thank you for an amazing birthday.
The last day was the epic one. Now time to go back home. Tomorrow morning he leaves. I'll stay for 2.5 more days. I hope to see the volcanoes.
I'm not jealous at all, man.
No. No. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Harris. Happy birthday to you. Make a nice wish. And let's have a super year ahead.
Thank you, my friend.
Good morning. I just dropped Harris at the airport. He's leaving to go back to England. Then we'll have 2.5 days of adventures. Let's see what we're gonna see. Hopefully the volcano. And there is a bit of indication of my erupting again. This is what we're hoping for.
The second episode of Iceland just came to an end. On the next episode, we're doing solo exploration around this beautiful country, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Until then, stay safe and have fun. Bye!